Hello, boys and girls.
Hello.
Well, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I don't understand. Why are you yawning?
Did I greet or I did not greet?
You didn't greet
I'm not in your
me
mood.
with vim. I'm not in anybody's mood. I can't lie. I didn't wake up and I don't know if there's
I like
a side
your hair.
of. Thank you. I don't know if there's any side of the bed that I woke up on this morning. So I don't know. I used to do this. I didn't do this here because I'm tired of combing. Now, my hairdresser was like, so you want to do a ponytail? I said, yeah. That's okay, so you won't let the hair rest for some time? I said, no. She came back, okay, so we're doing the ponytail. I said, yes. After I washed the hair, okay, so it's the ponytail. I said, ma'am, please, unless you want to. And then GTB tried to disgrace me upon payment.
The app thing. I heard that did you upgrade it or they upgraded it for you?
I didn't upgrade it and I want to sue. I want to announce that I want to sue GTB. How do I go about it? Let me tell you why. Because for 3 days, I have not been able to get into the app. It's not working.
Do you have money there?
What do you mean?
I'm just asking.
Is that the focus? No. What
Do you
I
have
want to...
money?
No, it's not about that.
Like sometimes when I don't have money, I just open the app in hope.
It's not about that. It's about... Is that the point?
No, I'm just...
Should I be just... No. Should they... Okay, people that have money, is the app working?
I'm just...
Do
I
you
don't know why
know-
you're being so defensive.
I'm just asking you a simple question.
I also asked you a simpler question.
No, because your question is not relevant.
I said, is there money inside?
It's not about that.
So that I can know why you're angry.
There's some money in... Enough money to pay for my hair was inside.
Because I have a GT bank account too.
Uh-huh.
But there's no money inside. But
There
just
was
to feel
enough
among,
money to
just to
pay.
feel among.
You
I was
were
like,
complaining.
Why is she behaving like this? Why is she behaving like this?
Let me tell you, I really want to sue them because GTB, first of all, they changed it from like the normal GT banking app, which I really like, to this GT world. And I'm like, I don't want to be part of your world, okay? I just want to do my money transfer, all these your other plenty products, or I don't give a damn about your bill payments and all this shit. That's number one. Number two, okay, now we're inside the GT world. Thank God. All of a sudden, I wake up on, which day was
I
it?
think it was Thursday or Friday.
And then I couldn't sign into my app. I said, meaning what? So obviously I couldn't transfer any money. I then had to start asking people to transfer me. Thank God I had some money in Kuda or some one other bank. But I was just like, this is a disgrace. Anyway, unfortunately, in my hair salon, their POS is GT also.
So they were having an
there was
issue.
disgrace on all sides. There was disgrace on all sides. But so they now said, okay, I should transfer. Upon now attempting the transfer, so both of us are just looking at each other like, you can't collect payment. Me, I can't pay. What are we to do? So this is why I want to like have a landmark case against GT, because till now, and then even the app that is open, it's actually not working properly. So I did a transfer last night after getting into the bloody app. It reversed twice.
So I thought they said that Nigerian...
I can't even see my receipts.
I thought you said Nigerian tech bros are the best wanting.
Okay, but you know all these tech bros that...
Because they've been wearing short knicker.
No. Should I tell you?
Up and down
Should I tell you the
Lagos.
key issue?
Yeah.
Tech bros in GTB wear tie. They wear shirts. And that shows you that they are not hiring the original
Bros.
bros. Do you get? They're hiring people that studied computer science, which is quite different if you study computer science versus if you're a tech bro. That's the thing. All these tech bros that have dreads, they don't work in GTB. People working in GTB, all this kunle, all this chima, all this wearing tie.
Okay,
Do you get? They couldn't get into marketing.
Those are normal names.
That is my point. That is my point.
Okay, so the bros we know.
No,
What are
they
their
always have
names?
all these names.
No,
You know,
like what?
No. You know what I mean.
Like what?
I don't want to say them because, like, but
It's usually like a letter or a number.
think
Why?
about. It's not even that. All these tech bros, think about it very carefully. Some of them have funny names.
Like what?
I don't want to say.
No, you must say
I don't
it.
want to say.
No, you must
I
say
don't want
it.
to say.
You must
And their
say it.
handles are funny.
You must say it.
All their handles are funny.
We're not talking about the hand. I'm talking about their
I'm talking.
God.
No, I don't want to say it
But
because
no, you must say it.
it's not. It's actually somehow.
No, you
if
must
I
say
say
it.
it because that means I'm now singling him out.
No, say it.
The person that I want to
It's
call.
already too late.
You're gonna have to bleep this out. But look at a name like Nadaya. What kind of name is that? That guy could never have gotten a job in GT Bank.
Are you insane?
I'm just saying.
Your name is a traditional name.
Sure. Sure. I'm just saying, okay, who in GT has that name? Nobody.
Okay, nobody.
It's all these Shego that in GT be daring. Can you not see?
First of all, there is our friend.
That's my point. That is my point. Okay? Can you not see people that work in that bank?
This is why they don't invite us for food and drink festival.
This actually
they don't invite us for anything.
This is actually the core reason. And
behave.
last time I asked them to invite me, they now said, "Oh, but you can't do like us." And I said, "No. Where would you get that impression?" Now I'm sort of seeing where they might get the impression that we don't like them. Anyway, whoever wants to join my suit, it can be class action.
It has to be, and it's not the whole country that has a problem.
That's what I'm saying. And even if I don't have money, like as an individual, by the time all of us join together, it will be billions.
Okay.
It will be billions. And then we'll sue them for damages, just emotional trauma. One of my friends was telling me yesterday that she had to be begging other people, men, to pay for things for her. Do you know the trauma that can cause? How can you put a price on disgrace?
I can. It depends.
That's what I'm saying.
It could be the opportunity for you to like talk to your ex that you miss. Be like, hey, is your app working? Be like, hey,
I don't remember. Do you use GT? Is your account working?
Is your account working? So mine is not working.
Right. That's the only person you have to check the app. Anyway, so that has been a great source of frustration.
What else did you do this weekend other than your hair?
Not much. I was seeing family members, which is, a blessing. And I did go to the countryside, which is Abeokuta, by the way. And people were laughing at me that how's that the countryside? Oh, which other countryside do we have again? It's not all this. That's why they have greenery, and all of that.
Makes sense.
So that was a bit of fun. My family members are quite funny. So that was nice.
I enjoyed them. What else did you do?
Nothing. I went to the doctors.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Those are odd things I did this weekend.
First of all, I want to thank the Almighty God. My mother is back.
Thank God. I was looking at the whole situation that, do we have to step in?
We were about to, girl.
Do we have to step in? Because this lady has moved. She didn't say so. She didn't say so.
My mother is
because
back
every
home.
small thing, is your mom back? She's not. I said,
she's back home. Thank God.
So my mom has traveled. She told me she was going for, first of all, she said she was going for a meeting. All of a sudden, when she got there, she's in Ghana. She said, there's a funeral. Next thing she sent me pictures from some house in the hills. I said, sorry, is this where they are doing the
funeral?
She said, no. One a friend just went to a chalet. I said, sis, you told me you're going for a meeting. All of a sudden, you're in the chalet. Mm-hmm. So what's really... So can you just see the man appearance?
Yeah.
It's not adding up.
They are not trustworthy.
They're not. That's just the funny thing. Because I'm like, okay, but you could have invited me if you knew you were going to go to a chalet. When you said you're going for a meeting, of course I didn't want to come. All of a sudden now you're in a chalet in the Aburi Hills. And you're sending me pictures for what? So that's what happened. What else happened again?
Well, it wasn't the weekend, but I was a guest of honor at my primary school.
I saw that. What did you say to the kiddies?
I told them sensible things. Okay. But what I wanted to say. So I had 3 options.
Were you talking to secondary school people or primary school? Oh, so that's the thing. Like at that age, what the hell is that to tell them?
First of all, so Green Springs has changed though. I was telling my friends in the group chat. So the first thing is, these kids they now do these really cool like affirmation things.
Or like I'm beautiful and smart.
No, not even beautiful. They don't care how they feel or their looks. They are like, I'm number 1, something is too low, the up is the top. I say yeah. Like very cool. And then some things never change. Like they had, this thing where I thought some schools are trying to become more egalitarian. No. They still had those kids that were packing 7 prizes.
That's it now. That's the only way. That's the only way.
6 prizes. There was this woman in particular. She has 3 sons, and in each of their classes,
they were all collecting all the prizes.
Chowing.
I love that.
And then one of her sons was like best in school.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really cool.
I'm curious. What did you say? What were they doing when you were there? You didn't have PE.
I went to NES. But it was more of like a suggestion because we went
I used to tell kids to run around.
This is the one in Awoya, which is huge. Yeah. Which is really huge. I went to the one, at the time, Gresham was the only one in Anthony. So it was a very small, in fact, they tell us to stop running. You enjoy yourself. They threatened us to stop running. So that was really cute. It was very, very cute. And then I felt old.
With primary school children, they're like 8.
Yes, this is true. But I felt really, so the teacher I met there, I met some of my teachers who used to teach me still there, but some of them from secondary school. And, parents now say, so like a parent would be like, have a kid in secondary school and they'll be like, oh, did you meet I was like, I graduated from secondary school in 2008. Like,
Excuse me,
what
honey.
are you talking about?
Like, what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Me and you are likely the same age.
For me, it was a very emotional.
So my question is, what were you? Because they're like
my
max
speech
10,
was
11.
my speech was 2 minutes.
Are they 11? They're 10.
My speech was 2 minutes, probably like.
What did you say?
I told them.
I want you to inspire me.
Let me
now.
explain what my plan was initially before we get to what I actually did. So when I got the invite, I was trying to speak to people about what I should do. So I told someone that I wanted to rap my speech.
Sorry?
Yeah, I said I wanted to rap my speech.
Why didn't you tell me that?
And he said that he doesn't really think that was like a good idea.
Okay.
I was like, do you know what? I don't even know if you're educated.
Okay,
the
sorry.
Person that was
for the person to be giving ideas.
But you know what? You
let it slide.
If you're uneducated, you're probably closer to those children than I am.
That's a fact.
So you're probably right. And the second thing is I wanted to just keep it brief. I wanted to tell them that play your life away. Because once you get to secondary school, it's downhill from there.
Finished. It's actually finished.
You're going to start seeing letters in mathematics.
Can I just say the truth is that if you were to be realistic to these children, they won't like it. Because what you want to say to them is, this is actually the last time your life is going to be like this. Because let me tell you now, all these prizes, you're actually doing nothing.
Like I wanted to tell them,
this prize you're collecting, bestie, you've not even done anything.
I want to tell them, repeat.
You've peaked.
No, I'm not telling you, continue repeating.
You picked. You know why? Because
before, like 3
first
times.
of all, this is like the happiest you're going to be. You're playing with your friends. Your parents are like.
Some of those children were sad to go on holiday.
Oh yeah, because they like school. That's what I'm saying.
I was like, oh my God, you people don't know. But
because that year school was fun. Mm-hmm. Do you get?
Yeah.
In secondary school, things started getting a bit murky.
And then so now they do a lot more. So they actually have like a really goodish. Let me know, like orchestra. The children like play goodish.
The children are in an orchestra.
My dear, I said,
not choir.
I didn't know that Green Springs.
That there's choir.
If I had known, I'd have stayed and I'll continue repeating.
You know there's choir and there's orchestra.
So it can be, I said if I had known that this is what the school was going to do, I'd have kept repeating primary school. Till 31 years old in primary 5, I wouldn't have minded at all. And I'm in class captain. I would never have minded. But I thought that was really, really cute. This episode is brought to you by MTN's 5G, which is Nigeria's number one 5G network. So if you are a business owner of any kind, you're an employee, you're a layabout, you're a student, whatever it is you're doing, that you're hopping on the webs. If you're listening to the podcast, anything you are doing,
5G.
Exactly.
Get your own MTN 5G router at shop.mtn.ng. What did I say? I said shop.mtn.ng. Good night.
And then they have this.
Sorry, this is a sidebar, but I want to say the last time I went to the club, someone from my primary school actually commented. I don't know why. We were having, when people are just drinking, they just come around. Mm-hmm. But she was talking about how great my school projects were. And I just want to shout out to me because...
Yeah, a big fool.
No, because for years later, for you to still remember that, honestly, like my solar system, top of the pops. I'm telling you, there was nothing like it. Mostly because I got the art teacher to do
project. I used to enjoy school projects until it required that much creativity.
So my own was deeply competitive for me. The school project. So it wasn't, my mom owns the school, so it's somehow for me. So the thing is, I don't know if it's cheating to rope the teachers in.
I think you can think of it
like
as
from
support.
The arts department.
No, it's support.
To do my project.
It's like an uncle to you.
Do you get?
Yeah.
Do you get?
You're just asking your uncle.
But it was legendary, and I remember because she said it in the club, and I was like, damn right. That's correct. That's what led me to this very point that 2 of us are now under this AC. Do you get? So these are just the stories that weave your lives. But can I just say, in primary school, nobody came to talk to us. Why is that? Like all these alumni,
it wasn't like that. It was their prize giving day.
What I'm saying, prize giving, nobody spoke to us.
You probably didn't remember.
I do.
I don't know what was going on with
there was
school.
No inspiration. Nobody spoke to us. Yeah. Why? Like, as in, this idea that you bring... Because I went to my secondary school, Grange, and I remember we spoke to them, like, in secondary school, and I just wanted to be like, listen, we're in uni now, it's not good. Okay? Things are not looking good. But what I'm saying is I think... Do you remember people speaking to you, like, from an inspiration point of view?
Yeah. Grange was pretty big on that, actually. They used to bring people to...
Yeah. How come you were not inspired?
Well, I'm a special case, as we all know. But Grange used to try with all those things, yeah. Yeah,
so sorry, what was our topic today? Because I asked Jollz what the topic was.
Can we finish our
and she actually
reminder?
She said things.
Yeah, we'll talk about things.
Like what?
Don't worry, it's coming.
I have an announcement.
Okay.
I have a public service announcement. There are a couple of things that I've been noticing, and I just want to have a public service announcement.
Okay.
Speaking of primary school, Actually, not primary school. Speaking of school, the title of my announcement is Simultaneous Equations. Let me explain to you. From now on, I will no longer be honoring like the standard kind of protocol of the gap between when one fucks around and when one finds out. From now on, it will be more of a symbiotic relationship where everything will be happening in pari passu. Pari passu.
You know you're a fucking crackhead.
Now, so what that means is before you finish fucking around,
you start finding out.
You would have started finding out. And this kid is a simultaneous equation. Yes, that's just what I want to know. Because I just been noticing people are losing their mind. What's in here? And for me, everything must be moving in pari passu.
Do you know that phrase?
I don't know. I don't even know where we got that. Because where the hell did we get pari passu? The person that used to say that the most was someone who used to work in my mom's office. And for no reason, I felt like he had learned it like in his adult life. So he would just say, so imagine she's coming pari passu. Like he just loved using it, like just randomly. Do you know that for a long time I thought all these phrases were Nigerian? Like I'm serious, because the way all these teachers say it,
yeah.
And I'm like, what are you? Your job is hearing any small thing vis-a-vis. I said, who now? What's going on?
Who are they?
I love pari passu. It's such a great, what we need to bring that back. We need to bring back pari passu.
Yeah.
I think people should be saying. So that's just what I've decided for myself, that like the customary waiting time, it's long.
No, it's too long.
It's too long. I think what should happen is the minute you start, I should be following at your back. Do you get? I should be following at your back so that two of us can be moving in sync.
In tandem.
That is justice. Bumper to bumper. That is the way that I'm going to be acting moving forward. Because I've just been realizing that a lot of people are counting on the gap. They're waiting to see what will happen. And I'm like, okay, I understand what's going on now. It's because I didn't start on this note. So you think that this is how we're going to continue. So that's just another announcement I would like to make sure.
Anyway, the kids seemed inspired. Teachers told me congratulations. A few of the parents gave me a thumbs up. So I felt like I had done what I needed to do.
That's nice. I feel like I would give someone speaking to my children a thumbs up. I feel like I
think they were just happy because I told you my speech was literally 2 minutes. Because primary school children are not interested.
Who the hell? They don't even... I said, I don't actually remember anybody speaking to us, which, I'm sure they did, but...
And then what else?
Did you meet Malala?
Yes! I went to Abuja the day after.
Do you know what? So let me just say, people in the world, they usually start with such things. Oh, what did you do this week? I met Malala. See this girl.
Let me explain what happened. So you guys, read your emails. I got an email. I thought it was a scam, like a spam thing.
You know, this happens to me so often.
I thought it was a spam thing. So I was kind of like, And then a friend messaged me to be like, oh, by the way, did you see
the email?
Like, yeah, because the organization she works for she was like, oh, did you see this email? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay. So I didn't say, oh, I thought it was fake. I was just like, okay. So she gave me a roundup and I was like, okay, no problem. Right? Now, I said, okay, no problem so quickly. Because in my mind, I just saw like something meeting Malala. So you just thought it was like... I assumed was that like will be like maybe 300 women in the crowd. Then she's going to make a speech. I did not follow the reading. I didn't read anything. So because they said something round table. And I knew I can never be there.
On the round table.
I can never be there. What am I doing there? So I just assumed, okay, I even started thinking, okay, I'll go and see like Pam, my friend. So what I'll do is I'll just make sure that like somebody from the organization sees my face. Yeah,
so that you can dip out.
I'll just sneak out. Like, yeah, of course. First of all, let's just... Our mother's prayers work and we don't know. So I left Lagos on the first flight. I was going to come back on the last flight. And my plan really was just to go as I was. Something just told me, Jolla, carry hand luggage. Put something neat.
In case you need to change.
Yes, because I was my dial-up boo-boo. The old one, not even the new one. The old one. Faded was my plan. And then I got to... And then a few days before, I had agreed to do another thing earlier in the morning.
Sure.
So I got to the airport in Abuja and I saw a Aproko doctor who was on the panel of the first one. He was now wearing a suit.
Okay, so you now realize that this round table, you should probably...
not even... This was round table. Round table, focus on many now. It didn't matter. So I now said, okay, let me quickly go and change to something more appropriate.
Sure.
If this is what a Procol doctor is wearing, so that I will not be disgraced. I also did not have eyebrows. I said, let me go and draw something. After that event, I then just sauntered. I was like, oh, that one finished. It was fine. So okay, let me just go to this Malala thing. And I got there. I saw 8 chairs. And I said, like, what you now don't know, I was not whispering.
Sorry,
I was not like,
where's the event?
I said, sorry, please, I'm here for an event. The lady was not like, what's your name? I was like, Jollz, what is your seat? I said, no, I'm here for the event. Because when I tell you that I had no, genuinely like, I literally started texting my friend to be like, I've really, really fucked up. Because I now opened it and now saw, you are invited.
Right. So you are the round table.
Yes. Oh. I started thinking to myself, then people started entering full face beats. For me, I barely had eyebrows.
This was a serious event.
It was a serious thing. You know when you start thinking to yourself that, is it everything you must be on serious? Is it everything? Jola Olua. And I'm like, oh, we're going to have a wonderful, stimulating conversation. I said, oh, what? Oh, what? No, genuinely, I started texting my friend to be like, do you think it would be bad if I tell them that I have IBS and my people on my body? I have to go. I have to go because I can't stay here. No, genuinely, like I remember thinking to myself that, do you know that it could not have cost me up to 2 minutes? I'm a fast reader. 2 minutes to read this thing. So that I will not be
disgraced,
shocked, even just disappointed. Because I really got there saying, oh, I was thinking, even when I got there, I was thinking, it's not fair. So does that mean that the rest of the audience will now
be at the back?
We'll not even at the back. Maybe we'll be in another room. They now use a TV to show us what's happening. I genuinely didn't think. And then they were now bringing Tauma. I said, this girl is important. Why am I here? Bringing Rahama Sadao. I said, my God. Yeah, if you want to disgrace me, do you want to even start from like a low place? Honestly, like I remember just thinking, then, people were not talking about, I've done XYZ. There was a lady there who's on like the Malala Fund board, and she's worked for Sahara. She has done this and she has done that. It's like, Angela, you have a podcast. I said, I want to start saying, I'm a graduate. I do study. I read. No, honestly, if you had been there, you would have laughed there because you could see I was just, YJ was there. These are people of heft and substance, and I was just there, like,
What did you not ask Malala?
Ask, okay. I did not ask anything, no.
Were you guys not supposed to be discussing?
We discussed.
So what did you say?
No, I mean, I think I did my
What did you ask her? Because the thing is,
I didn't ask her anything.
So here's the thing. I know Malala and I know what happened to her.
You're not from here.
Around now. That year.
Where did you know from?
That year now. And then they shot her.
Yeah. Okay, so you are there.
I remember all those ones. Mm-hmm. Apart from that, I'm not really so cumbersome.
So she's
with what the fund is doing.
We're funding women's education.
That's it. Because I didn't want to be someone, but I was about to say that this kind of thing, it's not women. You jazz up now. So
yeah, I think
women, girls, girl child. Once you just say the girl child.
I think as soon as I realized what was going on,
me?
I put one or two things
together.
That's
what I'm saying. Look, I knew that last it would be women, the girl child. Okay.
They can't just call on you. So what you said, the girl child. That's not how it
that
works.
would have been better.
So they said the girl child.
The girl child. It's all about, once they just call you, it's all about the girl child. It's all about the girl child. Everything here we're doing should begin and end with the girl child. Okay? Once you start with the girl child, you end with the girl child. That's it.
Anyway, I have something I want to propose for Ikemi. And I want to say yes first.
No.
Please now.
No.
Say yes first.
Do you not hear my simultaneous skinny?
No, okay.
No.
This is not going to be, it's not a bad thing. It's going to be fun.
No.
But your mind needs to be opened.
My mind is closed.
To the girl child.
I actually have it. No, I'm all about the girl child. You know that I'm all about it. Anything concerning the girl child, I'm always there. This is not about the girl child.
It is.
I know.
It's about the inner girl child.
Okay. Can you see? Now we've started.
Okay, let me tell you what I want us to do for Kevin.
Tell me.
Okay, so as you know, a great event is happening soon.
Which is?
The Barbie movie is coming out.
Sure, fine.
Good. Now, I want us to be garbed in pink.
Do you know what? I can get behind it.
So now, that's what I want us to do. I want us to choose a date and time.
To get to the cinema?
No, to go to the cinema, garbed in pink.
Yeah.
And we're going to ask, I said what I said, listeners, to do the same.
You know what? I think we should rent out the little thing.
To the one with the couch.
Not the little one. No, there's a bigger little one.
Okay, like the cinema, but a smaller. I think that would be fun. I really think so. I think we should. I think so. I really want us to do this.
Let me tell you another thing. So I realized that I love to be a hater, but not like mainstream. Not like mainstream. I love to hate on like niche things. Yeah. Let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like the hating on the Barbie because I'm like, this is a masterclass in marketing. It is
phenomenal.
If Barbie can have pink Malala, they would have done it. Let me just show you.
Actually, do you know, we should ask Freg's to try.
I'm telling you, if Barbie could have run Pinky Yamala, do you know that they would have done it? Because there is nowhere that they have not infiltrated with this stuff.
And I really
do you know what? I love it. I think it's incredible because I thought to myself, when would I ever have been interested in a Barbie movie? Except now. Yeah. Because they have just made it so fun. Yeah. Even the Lagos Barbie event, I'm like, you know what? Fair, I want to go. Yeah, I saw it and I was like, to be fair, this can click. So do you know what? Funny enough, I'm down.
You see why you should trust in me.
No.
What's about the inner girl child?
No. Well, fair enough. It actually is about the girl child.
Thank you.
It actually is about the girl child, but not like in a Malala way. I hope he didn't say this.
No. But she did wear pink. I hope
he didn't say this if you were there, because I don't think what I did there is about Barbie.
It wasn't.
I mean, the girl child does love Barbie, but it's not about that.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, you know, I think it will be fun. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm really, really chuffed. This
is the kind of movie you dress up to.
Yes.
And there's like 3-4 shades of Barbie pink that you must like.
Yeah.
I can actually get behind it.
Yay! I'm happy.
Because the thing is, I actually don't know what the movie's about.
Neither do I.
I haven't seen the trailer.
And I don't care. I don't want to know. I want to get there and see
That's it. I'm not seeing the trailer. I don't even care. Someone was saying, "Oh, why would I watch a movie?" I said, "I don't know. I don't care." This is one of those things where you just do it because like, do you get? That's just what you do. Yes. It's something that you can do. I'm just like, what do you mean what's the movie? It's about Barbie. Do you get? What could it be about?
Yes.
What could it possibly be about again, apart from Barbie? Like, let's just keep it moving. Not everything has to have, plenty kidney. I mean, frankly, I'm not tired of the hype. I think it's really crazy.
But they did miss one thing in the Barbie marketing in Lagos. No. I'm sure you had it. Every Nigerian girl born in the 90s, at least once, had a Barbie cake.
Yeah, I did. And with the doll sitting on it. With the doll sitting on it. Yes. Yeah.
And in all the parties they did, I didn't see one Barbie cake.
I didn't see one Barbie cake. That was very offensive, actually. Very, very offensive.
So just a little thing that they missed out on.
Very offensive.
Yeah. And we should have all posed with Barbie cake.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that would be a great thing.
Maybe if we do the events, we can have a Barbie cake.
Okay, I have my safe space of the week. Unsafe space of the week.
Right.
Okay. So this week's unsafe
space
are you
so quiet?
Is for all the lifestyle people on Instagram and TikTok that speak like this in their videos with no inflection, no personality in their voices. And it doesn't matter what they're talking about, whether it's like their worst experience, their favorite shampoo, an outfit they just bought, or how they're getting a divorce. It's just the same irritating, bland fucking tone. And I just don't know why.
It goes well with the reels.
I think so, but what makes it really weird is that it gives zero personality. And I understand because like you've done a lot of work to make it aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah. You don't now be shouting.
Well, you don't need to shout, but you can like have a personality when you're talking about stuff like, I don't know what it is, like get ready with me to get divorced.
Yeah, it's usually like a day in my life.
Like a day in my life as a shithead. I don't know, whatever. But I would really appreciate it if people just spoke normally, just... speak normally. Don't worry, people are not going to not understand you. I actually prefer
voiceovers that are like funny in your normal voice.
No, for me, it's not even about it being funny.
Just like this how you talk.
Normally.
This how you
this
talk.
This one tone thing is really bizarre. I find it so strange.
It's also an aesthetic. It's like it's the aesthetic.
It's a voice
that
aesthetic.
Like, do you know, once you put on that voice, I can see the video in my head. They're like watering plants, and then there's like they pan to like the view. It's just the same video. Everywhere is white. Yeah, it's the same video.
But that's my unsafe space of the week. Like, guys, get a fucking grip. Talk normally. It's very annoying. Aesthetic. I love being a hater in peace. Up next, you have Husband Snatcher. Who says, in this life, never say it can't be me because it will very much be you and there's nothing you can do about it. To my story, I've been living with my sister and her husband for over 4 years and it was going really well. I help with the kids and chores as much as I can. Her husband has also been really generous. In fact, he pays my school fees and gives me a monthly stipend. The issue now is, a few months ago, he made a comment about wanting to be my sugar daddy, and I passed it off as banter until he recently brought it up again, this time very seriously. I didn't outrightly say no because I was really scared he would stop paying my school fees and giving me pocket money, but I was able to quickly change the topic of conversation. Last week, my sister traveled for an event and he came to my room and said he wanted to talk. He said the kind of relationship he wants with me would be basically surface and not involve sex, just making out and sharing adult pictures. He ended up kissing me before he left my room and told me to think about it. My dilemma now is if I don't know if I should tell my sister, and if I do, will she tag me a husband snatcher?
Girl, if this thing moves any one step further without you telling your sister, you are crazy. Like, I just think this is this. So I think where you are now is a stage where like you've not done anything and it's fine. If she's well, yeah, actually she's kissed. So that I was gonna ask, sorry, how did he just kiss you in your room? As in you were not looking or what? So that part is a bit suspect to be honest. But let's even just leave it. He kissed her. You know, she might have been surprised or whatever. Intimidated. Yeah. Let's free it. I think at this is so. I think in the grand scheme of everything, this is the stage that you start to yarn.
Yes, 1,000,000%.
This stage. Also because she said she didn't say anything to the man.
No, she said she didn't know how to like, stop it.
So obviously he's paying her school fees and so there's other like ramifications. It doesn't sound like she wants to do it, but I don't know. My own it is at this point that you go and tell your sister
you have
with
to
immediate
say something.
effect. I feel like
you have to say something.
It is crazy for that to be your sister's husband.
And she's already going to vex by the way.
And he has very seriously propositioned you.
He propositioned you the first time, you didn't say anything. Mentioned it the second time.
And then this is the third time, then you guys also kiss. So I think, look, this is the time, if you give a damn about your sister at all, this is the time that you start yarning because this is crazy.
You need to say something.
Like, as in, he's aware that that's his wife's sister. Yeah, under the same roof.
If not, what's your plan?
What is your plan?
Okay, he's paying my school fees and giving me pocket money.
So
like,
I'll now start. You can't.
Are you going to try and finesse this thing for the next 2 years?
Yeah.
Where, no, don't worry, you won't kiss him or send adult pictures. You just be
there.
Or like, what's your plan?
No, it's not going to work.
There's no way. You have to say something.
I think you have to say something. I don't think it's very complicated. I think you have to say something. Then whatever is going to happen is going to happen.
Your real fear is the financial security. Yeah. It's not really like the other stuff. Oh, you're stuck calling you a husband snatcher and all that. No.
I think it's the school fees and stuff that is your bother, which is fair enough,
no,
but
not
100% really worth like your sister's, you know. Yeah. I don't think this is like, and also this is very brazen for the man to go after her sister.
Because let me tell you why. It's brazen. Because she hasn't said anything yet.
He just feels like probably it's going to click.
Maybe she's down. She's just being a bit coy. Because so far, the first time he said it, she brushed off. Second time, she changed the subject. Third time, he kissed her. So he's thinking in his mind like...
Maybe
because he's a dickhead already, clearly. He's already a dickhead. So he's going to justify it in his mind by any means possible. He's brazen, of course. But maybe he really thinks
I think you need to phone your sister. Don't even wait for her to come back.
Yeah.
Just tell her. As in, don't wait for her to come back. Send her. This is not... See, there's never going to be a good time to tell your sister that your husband is trifling and also moving to me and also like he knows you're away. There's no good time or situation. This is not one of those things where you say, oh, you shouldn't send it by text. My dear, that is not what's important now. What's important is that you tell her. Forget, there's sometimes that I'm like, people are always forming, oh, it's not the right time. I'm like, it's actually never going to be the right time or the right way. I suggest you do it and deal with the ramifications after. I don't believe that there's the right way to, forget all those ones. Call her immediately where she is now. If you're afraid to call her, send her a voice note, send her a text, do something. But I think that if you don't do it now,
the longer you wait,
the worse it just gets. The worse it gets for you and your sister's relationship. The worse it gets for how tense it is, like in the house between you and this man. And
how dangerous it is for you as well.
Yeah, because you don't know the extent. He's saying now, this man came to your room and kissed you. Like, you don't know the extent this might get to. You are buying this whole concept of, oh, there's no sex, blah, 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 which is bullshit. But I think you have to tell your sister immediately and forget the rest. It's now up to her kind of what she does or how shall hopefully she believes you and kind of keeps it moving. But I don't know. I feel bad for Hasha because likelihood of her school fees not being paid
It's
anymore,
very high.
extremely high. Yeah.
Our final one is from Queer Maths.
Okay.
It says, hello to my top ladies pulling in the big bags. This is how you guys lie and put us in trouble. I'm in a big mess and I don't know what to make of the situation. I'm gay and homeless in Lagos, so my girlfriend took me in. But she stays with her sister and her husband. Anyway, something led to something and I went down with my girlfriend's sister, who is married with 2 kids, like I stated, in her matrimonial bed. Now, the bigger issue is this was supposed to be something that happened once because you were high, but now she's requesting this thing almost every day. My girlfriend goes to work every day, as does her sister's husband. Now it's just me and her sister at home as I'm currently job hunting and she works from home. What do I do, guys? I can't afford rent in Lagos, so I can't move out, obviously. Again, you know your condition. Do you know?
You know what's killing me? She said she can't move out. Obvious. Okay, it's obvious.
It's obvious.
She said she can't move out. Obviously. Sorry. I also understand which things led to the other that got her into. You know your condition.
You know your condition.
Somebody brought you to their sister's house where they are also living.
Squatting.
You now decided that you won't do dishes. You won't help out with the laundry. You won't say, let's do games nights. You get for entertainment. No. You didn't even say, let's get some house plants. Your contribution is to sleep with her sister.
And now you're saying,
she's requested it. I don't know what to do.
Fucky. I warned you people about this nonsense you love doing. I've warned you people that listen to this podcast with your wayward behavior. Wayward.
This baby is wayward. What did she think was going to happen?
The funny thing is that if your girlfriend was living with her friend,
it's even a bit different.
It's even
her
better.
Her sister.
Is everybody all right?
Actually, everybody in this situation is mad. The sister too. Kilode. All of a sudden now, every day you know how to do your work. She said she's working for. She doesn't know how to do her work.
You know, honestly,
and it's so funny because you can just see it because the level of awkwardness when the other two leave the house. Now I'm just thinking if I just come out of this room, oh God.
No, honestly, people
what's wrong with you guys?
So, as you're asking us now, we didn't say something. I cannot bring it to my own home.
I can't.
First of all, I'm squatting. And it's me, my mommy, and my daddy. I don't know what you're capable of.
Let me. I can't. The truth is that what I can advise, I can't take you to
Why
anywhere.
can't you take her in?
I can't take her in. I have my own problems.
In our house, we are 3.
I can't take her in.
And I don't know what you are capable of.
First of all, my house is full. I can't even take you in. My house is full. There's no room. Which room you should stay in?
You move to your mommy's room.
I will do what? So my house is full. That's just it. There's no space. Now, had it been there was space, I could have said, okay, let's make it. But let's look at the situation you are in.
I don't put my hand in family matters.
You and your girlfriend carried yourselves to her sister's house. You decided that when they go to work, those ones are working, they are doing this. Instead of this one's face are working from home. This is how she's also going to get
started. What job hunting are you even serious about the job hunt? If you have time
to be getting high and to be sleeping with your girlfriend's sister. Are
you serious at all?
Rubbish. Which job will you get that way?
No, honestly.
To be fair, maybe she can recommend her to her currents. What do you think?
So they will now both be working from home. Let me tell you something, my sister.
You know what? I'm trying to see the silver lining.
You wrote to the wrong people. You are on your own. Because house, we don't have for you. New girlfriend, we don't have.
That's even, I didn't even think about the girlfriend.
New girlfriend, sister, we also don't have for you. So I don't know what you are going to do. The most you can do, you have 3 options. You can either say, you become born again.
No, but if you become born again, that means she has to break up with the girlfriend too.
No, it's half. She won't complete the thing. She won't complete it. You just say that you'll be feeling bad because adultery is not good.
That's it. Okay, that's it. So she won't do it. Just adultery.
That's the first thing you can do. The second thing you can do is...
No, actually, she can form principle. she can form that, she doesn't cross a line of actually, but she's already crossing. Do you not think this, babe? I'm actually really trying to help you, but because of your foolish behavior,
which line?
We can't help you.
We can't.
Let's say your story was that they asked you. Then you can even form, you have a line when it comes to married people. You can't even. This babe doesn't have any. Slept with that's her. What I'm saying. She doesn't have any line. She's a foolish girl. This is a problem, and you can't even confide in your girlfriend who will kick you out. Do you know what? The accommodation is actually the key challenge. Because if wait, have you heard of fiber?
Oh. But how can you be homeless?
I heard of fiber.
Focus about fiber.
She can't, because they have all these houses, you can't get a room.
Yeah, like a studio.
That's it. Can't get a room, sincerely.
How can you? No, but
she doesn't have a job. How will she pay the?
Thank you. How can you? Okay, you can go to your girlfriend's brother-in-law.
What if she sleeps with that one's wife?
Tell him.
Okay, the brother-in-law.
Yes.
Why would she tell him?
Listen, no, I've not said what she should tell him.
These are the tips and tricks, or
that she has a business opportunity for him.
What?
But for the business opportunity to work, she has to leave the house. And part of the
he has to put her. He has to put her somewhere. Place. I think so. Because I thought you were going to say a different thing. Let me tell you, there's something else that could work.
No, I know they're about to say rubbish.
Let me just tell you. No. It actually could work.
Me saying you about to say rubbish as if I've been saying.
Let me tell you something. It could work. Mm-hmm. Since she was getting high with the sister of the girlfriend, she can get high with the brother-in-law.
Wait, did she say money for drugs?
Wait now.
Where did she say money for drugs?
Is this useless girl?
Continue.
Now, you're going to get high with the brother-in-law. Then you guys get into a conversation where you can now tell him tips and tricks to satisfy his wife, who is clearly based on your own methods.
Unless there's something we don't know.
Are you getting me?
I don't think that man has a virgin.
No,
I don't know what he's going to do.
What I'm saying is, if it's a case where she's not satisfied, this is something she could try. Give the man tips and tricks.
No, why will you do this?
Wait now. When she gives man tips and tricks, he can go then and try and then give her feedback.
So, they can
bond.
Do you know what I'm trying to imagine?
What?
Let's say we have a friend who is in this condition, now comes to tell us. Like, why will you do that?
No, because what I'll have to say is, what will you do now? That's what I'll have to ask. You know that kind of thing where, okay, well, so what are you going to do?
I think you need to double your efforts in this job hunt, because it's this idleness that is putting you in trouble.
Actually, let me not lie. If you were very serious about finding a job, you can't be in this position.
Look at this idle behavior.
You can't be in this position.
Let's say you nothing to do. Look, nothing to do.
Let's say you are in the middle of an application, you won't have time.
Actually, she was in the middle of real work while she's collecting query. Excuse me. Sister Lide, please go inside. Leave me alone. But now look at you. No, honestly, I just can't understand.
This is a bad situation. And you know what I think? All this time that we're talking, this girl has been doing more wayward things inside the house.
I don't know where you're going. You have to leave the house.
Girl, you have to leave the house.
You need to get a job and make living in the house. Your girlfriend.
You are forgetting about life to you. Let's forget the accommodation. Your babe.
No, she's going to break up. You people are going to break up.
No, you have to break up.
And let me just tell you something. I don't listen to gossip. But I heard that lesbians are very dramatic. So please don't ever let her find out this thing. And you slept with her sister. Because I have a friend that was telling me how one time.
And definitely, let me tell you what. Okay, the thing is, you know how we told the other person that they should tell her sister, sis, I want to advise you that in case you listen to that one, you think it applies to you, it doesn't. Let me tell you why. You must move out first before you start confessing anything. Because
never confess.
Do you know what it is to pour hot water on someone's body at nighttime?
No, never confess. I'm not joking.
No,
never
I think she should confess later.
She can never confess.
She must.
She must not. Do you know what you're talking about? You are homeless.
I brought you to my sister's house.
You slept with my sister as a homeless person that was helping. Oh, God.
As my babe.
No. It's wrong.
No, it's actually bad.
It's wrong.
No, wrong.
It's wrong.
Koda. You know what, Koda? Your character is bad.
Very bad.
Your character is actually bad.
Please,
that's actually
we don't have advice for you, but
your character is actually bad. And I want to know what you are going to do.
This one, I'm not like to you, Fake me and I. Combined.
Let me not lie to you. I don't know what you're gonna do, but your character is very bad. Very bad.
Oh my God, I have a random thing that I wanted to mention. Okay, so do you know that men are crazy?
Yes.
So you know how, and I find this thing so funny. A lot of men, particularly in like a romantic relationship, really think like they can they've really bought into this idea that they are, depending on your personality, that they can really help you feel better about yourself. So let me give you an example.
How you look.
Good.
Okay.
They're complaining about your weight, for instance. And, there's a way a man will confidently say,
"Oh, you're so gorgeous.
You look, but you look." I know. Let me act it well as a thespian. She'll be like, "Yeah, I just feel really weird. Like my clothes have been fitting really strange. I don't like the way I look. My tummy, blah 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 blah." I'm like, come off it. You look amazing. You are so beautiful. Now, this is what the fool thinks is going to happen. Really? Now, I no longer care about how I look. I feel strong. I feel beautiful. And I feel powerful. Thanks to you, Mr. Man. All my fears are allayed. Thank you, boyfriend. Thank you, husband. Thank you, random men. Nigga.
Nigga, please. Do you know the thing? It's like, and this thing has happened before. I'm like, you'll be like, I don't feel good about myself. Like, I've put on a bit of weight, blah, blah, blah. And, in a good spirit, you're like, oh no, you're gorgeous. Any man, I'm lucky to have you, whatever. And I'm like, bro, my being gorgeous was not in question. That's not what I'm talking about, Ogbeni, please. Which one is your beautiful? I know. That is how you got here. Do you as in, let's be frank, I'm quite aware that I look good. It's not actually about that.
Let's say you're talking to a guy, you're getting to know a guy, and then like you guys are talking about some of the stuff that just tends to come up, because Nigerian men are hungry goats. Food, cooking, morning food, afternoon, dinner, catering, food, cooking. They love it. So maybe in a bid to impress you, they then declare, I just don't think it makes sense for a woman to spend that much time in the kitchen, although once in a while, I would prefer a home-cooked meal.
What do you know?
And then now, you are now supposed to say, wow, I've never met a man like you. What that makes me think about is how compared to all the other men, you are the one for me. And now I will change my mind and start cooking for you. Not once, not twice, but up to 4 times a week. I love you. I don't, like, the way men, sometimes they feel like there's like a cheat code. There's something that they will just say. That don't get me. No. Do you know why we have to talk about this thing? Because pastors have been lying. They will say things like, that's why you activate a woman. There are things you say that activates her womanhood. That's the way you speak to the Eve in her.
Actually, wait, because they're foolish people listening to this. I want to say that.
Will finish in your mouth.
Kenya
doesn't like me. She doesn't wear matching clothes with me.
God.
Doesn't go on holiday with me. She never came to visit me in VGC. I'll forever be salty about that. I can't lie. That's it. She doesn't want my warm embrace.
I embraced you that day. We even took a picture.
You don't want, because what did I do for you?
I told Declan to take a picture of the embrace.
Was not the day I bought something for you.
She brought me a card which is prominently posted on my table. It's there. So my answer was like, so because somebody said all of us should now be reading it. I said yes now. So these are the things that what prominent place do I have in your home?
Let me now think about it.
What prominent place do I have in your home?
We need to get on the I said TikTok. I that they are doing money gone there. Like when I be there, say, join the live. Join the live. I see you at 1, 2, 3 Olori Buruku.
Oh my God.
Keep going.
You know
money go.
I actually think we should do it live because this is the kind of thing that can face us. Do you know, I really think we'll be great conductors.
I think a YouTube live.
I think we'll be really good conductors.
Of what?
Of the bus. I'm telling you.
Wale by the change.
I think our bus will always be full. Compared to all the other buses out there.
Wale by the change. Valentine. You look what you might have.
I really anything that we can really click.
That is what we can do. You guys, let me give an example.
But this TikTok live thing, I've seen them doing their videos.
Money gone.
Trust me, I think we can do it.
Go to
what are you talking about?
Money gone.
I actually think we can do it.
I see you, Jen.
And it's real money. Not
Thank you for the super chat.
When we do this, I don't want it to be, we're just playing.
No,
send all those flowers, all those things that you
money gone, and I'm sending $30.
Send all those things.
Money gone.
This is what we should do.
On YouTube, like they say, thank you for the super chat.
Thanks so much. I see you.
Thank you so much. I see you. You're one of our great supporters. Thank you so much. Brother Ife is always on our live.
Don't worry. That's what we need to look. I'm telling you, this is what we should do. I'll see how much you can raise. I have one or two things that I need to do.
It's true. That'll be fun.
Quick money.
But if we do an Instagram live, we have a guest or just be two of us.
It's not Instagram. There's no money on Instagram.
I mean, YouTube live. YouTube is the one that they do.
It's not TikTok that there's money.
No, YouTube they give more money.
Really?
But we have to pay YouTube tax.
No. It's not TikTok. They have all these flowers.
But how do they do it on TikTok?
We need this. We need this
to money.
See, we need.
Are you people sure? That doesn't sound
no,
really
I'm telling you.
The YouTube one, you just
$5, $50, $4.
None of me.
I feel like. Let me tell you the problem. I feel like we should do it on TikTok. I feel like on YouTube we can be disgraced.
Why?
I think these people that listen to us on YouTube we can be heavily disgraced. At least that TikTok stuff, nobody knows how much of those stickers are. We'll just tell these ones, these two. Just be posting.
Money gone.
We'll just tell them that where you are, just a post sticker.
Oh my God.
Go. Nobody will know that you work with us. Just a post sticker in the background. Because that YouTube, we can be disgraced.
You know we can
That's how people will be sending us 50 cents and $1.
Do you know my new favorite song? Do you know Charlie Poppy?
Yeah.
If you get me, I can't get enough of that Elon Musk. So I can't get enough of it. They played as a wedding on Saturday. I almost tore my skirt. Oh my God. That BTC day. I love that song. That Charlie Poppy guy. I don't know what I think it is. I think it's because I'm Yoruba and I live in Lagos.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of Yoruba songs.
Yeah.
When I hear sounds from other parts of the nation,
it clicks.
Wazobia in me rises.
It clicks.
So,
yeah,
wow.
That was shit for that
one
Wazobia
Nigeria truly and truly.
Yeah, actually.
Get me some groundnut soup. I need it. Yeah. That song.
Anyway, I think we should go live on TikTok because like you can see the money, but then you don't know how much it is. It's a voice disgrace.
That'll be fun.
That YouTube one, no.
Nothing to give us money.
Trust me, I don't think
that they'll be writing things like sorry for your condition.
I don't think we should start. I don't think we should start with that. I think we should start where the money.
Money gone.
Trust me, the money is behind this sticker. Shut up. Shut up. You rubbish.
Anyway, guys, as usual, like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow,
review. Wait, can they review?
You can leave reviews on
podcast saying that they should leave. How come we don't say that?
Leave reviews on
Are you guys leaving reviews?
5-star reviews because it helps us.
Please don't go there and say rubbish. If you're going to leave a review, this is not a time for honesty.
Yeah.
This is time for you to say, oh my God, this is just the best podcast in the world. Love it so much. Anything
it's
about
so
your
fun.
honest opinion, keep it. Maybe you can DM us that. We'll delete it.
Yeah.
But sure.
And YouTube. And also use our hashtag to talk about the podcast. It's very annoying. Like, you guys are so annoying.
We love you, sure. But honestly,
fuck off.
Let's try and get this shit together. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that we'll be talking about. Don't you guys want to hear us saying that we just came back from Spain? You know, this is what we did. This is what we saw. This guy is going to Kenya. At the end of the day,
not bad.
I'm not going to Kenya. So obviously, where are you going that was a one-up. I went to Abeokuta. That's the country. Okay, that's a country hillside mansion. Okay, so please don't look down on it. There's greenery and stuff. They have it in Abeokuta.
Also, finally, before we go, please, you guys should rest. Today, you are not having guests. Tomorrow, you have too many guests. What I want you people to do as a group, really,
come together. Let us know what you want.
Just be supporting us.
No, come together. Decide 2 things only that you want as a group. 2 things. You should nominate one person. Then they will stand up. They will say it. This is what we have concluded. 2 things. Because your opinions are so many. And it's confusing. What I want guys to have a council meeting. Have a council meeting. When you have a council meeting, one person, you don't watch all those law films. One person will stand up and speak for the jury. That's what you guys will do. You stand up, you have 2 points. This is what we want A, this is what we want B. Finish. Because tomorrow now, I don't have some every time guess. Oh, now you guys are not having guests. Where are the guests? Why don't you have this person? Excuse me. Okay, is it easy like that? These ones just think that anybody that steps foot into Nigeria like this, the next very place they come to is this studio.
Someone said in my comments actually, as in Malala should be on the podcast.
On the podcast, good.
I was like, not only Malala.
You've seen Malala. You've seen what she's doing, the girl child. Do you think that's what we do here?
I beg you.
Anyway, yes. So listen, let's do that. But shout out to all of you going on holiday. I hate you. I just like, time. Yeah, but I'm like gunning to go. Do you know, I feel like if I don't go on holiday by like September, I actually think I will self-combust. I'm not joking. I actually think that it's not gonna be good.
Please keep fire extinguisher in
the studio. So okay, that means you don't support my dreams.
No, we'll see from the money gone now. After the money gone, we'll know what's happening.
You don't know how much that thing is. At the end of the day, we'll now have $40.
Don't worry. How many 40 do we need?
No, what I'm saying is all together, all those stickers. You don't know how much they are.
We'll see now.
How much are all those things?
You will see. Money out. These are rich people. Money gone.
How much are all those things? Chola.
Money gone.
That's it. Do you have an actual money gun? Let's go and borrow money zone.
No, somebody will give us money gun.
We should get money gun. Yeah. What would we put inside? What would put inside the money gun?
Confetti.
How will we get the money to put inside the money gun?
No, we'll print our own money. Anyway, guys, peace, love, and all the good things.
Goodbye. Man. Whatever.